Well, today is just about as big as days get when it comes to sports. There's the obvious in the Super Bowl, but we're also talking about the El Paso Marathon.
Yes, a completely different test of endurance as thousands of runners trained for months and braved the cool temperatures, all for this moment.
And our Rachel Phillips was there from start at San Elizario High School all the way to the finish line at the County Coliseum.
She reports on the sights and sounds of a marathon unlike in years past.
The sun rose, the buses of runners arrived, and the layers were shed.
El Paso Marathon! Yeah, baby!
And then it was time. Time to put months of hard work into action. Time to put one foot in front of the other for 26.2 miles.
All right, runners, you guys ready?
And time to go.
Go!
Some, like Daniel Nicholas, were going for their first marathon ever.
What made you want to come out here and do this and put in all that hard work?
I really wanted to do something challenging for myself. I originally did 5Ks a lot, but honestly I want to step outside my comfort zone and just do a marathon.
For others, the number just keeps ticking over.
This will be number 75.
Whether this is your first or your 75th marathon, everyone running the El Paso Marathon gets to experience the historic missions here throughout El Paso. Me, myself, well, I'm just trying to keep pace out here. Oh my gosh, it's going fast.
It's a different perspective of El Paso for the runners. It's a nice flat course too, so it should be pretty fast.
And fast it was. The men's winner completed the marathon in just 2 hours, 42 minutes and 49 seconds, while the women's winner crossed in 2 hours, 56 minutes and 12 seconds. But for a lot of the around 3,000 people running the full and half marathon or the 5K, it wasn't about the time they finished. Instead, it was just about finishing at all and doing it with those they love. That includes former U.S. Representative Beto O'Rourke, who ran back in the first El Paso Marathon and ran a half marathon this year.
This is a big one because I got to run it with my son, who's a freshman at El Paso High, so we ran it together, although he finished far ahead of me.
All right, so I may not have ran an actual marathon, but I covered a marathon, and I think that's kind of like the marathon of all marathons, right? And only fitting that I run through the finish line and even get a medal for it. I don't know. You be the judge. For now, reporting from the County Coliseum at the finish line of the El Paso Marathon, Rachel Phillips, ABC 7.
How about that stamina for Rachel? I loved watching her run with her little hat bouncing. Well, there were about 3,000 runners who completed the full half and 5K, while around 300 people volunteered to make the event not only happen, but be as successful as it was.